Okay, welcome back. Last time we started up Sly Raccoon, and we managed to make our way through the first couple of levels, and I nearly jumped directly into those thorn bushes and died, which, wouldn't exactly be a great start to an episode. It would be violently on brand, but definitely not a great way to start. So I'm basically just going to do what I've done for every level so far, and just go and collect my free bonus lives. Mostly because I like having my free bonus lives available. It really kinda covers for my own ability to completely mess up at the game at any given opportunity. Now then, I know that in order to go and fight the boss, I need to finish every level in the area. So let's continue on with, basically there is a second area to this level. This kind of hub world, I guess. So let's go and do that before we move on, because we needed 3 keys to turn off the kind of electric barrier. Okay, so now we just need to wait for that thing to turn around. Is that a cuttlefish? I think it's a cuttlefish. Well, it spotted me anyway. And then I just kind of hit it with the cane, and then it died. Okay, off we go into a cunning disguise. So, obviously, we are going to be introduced to disguises here. Also, 10 out of 10 immediately getting those, because otherwise I would forget about them, and that would be pretty bad. Because if there's one thing I want to avoid doing, it's missing out on, like, bottles right at the start of a level, and then having to go all the way back.
Those rats got pegged.
Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this entire place.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Don't you get it, Sly? If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master dartboard.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
I love how it's just like, ah yes, this completely inconspicuous barrel. Also, you can stand here and just take these shots all day. It will never stop. And now I can wait. Okay, I thought I was too far onto the carpet to, I thought I was too far onto the carpet for the thing to start shooting again, so I was a little bit concerned for a second. And now we just wait that out, destroy that. And now the elevator goes down. And I apparently miss the elevator and jump into an invisible barrier trying to get over it. And I actually needed to bring the barrel with me. There we go. So you do need the barrel with you for this. So I think there's I want to say there's more than one barrel in the level, but I'm pretty sure it can never actually get destroyed. What if I just walk off? Oh well, that's way faster. Probably not all that much faster if I'm being totally honest, but still. So we just do that, and break through these. We just sneak up. And got him. Well, that was just embarrassing, wasn't it? That just wasn't great. Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole stealth thing. Would you believe me if I told you I've actually beaten I've beaten Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4? Because, I have. I obviously haven't played them on here, but I have beaten them all before. And Sorry, I just kind of had the realization of how long ago it was when I actually played those games. And, oh no, I'm old. I played those games like 10 years ago. Because I think I did 1. Like, I know I did MGS 1 in 2014, and then I think I did others in 2015. Or thereabouts, at least. Either way, great games. My only issue with MGS2 is I think the big shell itself is a little bit boring, but other than that, Metal Gear, consistently one of the all-time greats as a series. I mean, to be fair, I don't think, realistically, I don't think you need me to tell you, yeah, Metal Gear, good series. I don't think that comes as a surprise to anyone, but if that comes as a surprise at this point, then I don't know. Because, you know, those games are just generally great. Having said that, I still actually need to play... I still need to play Peace Walker. That one absolutely just sniped me, okay. But yeah. Like, at some point, I do still need to play Peace Walker and also Portable Ops. Because I've heard they are really good. Like, I've heard Peace Walker might be, like, as good as, if not better than MGS3. And if that is accurate, then that is insanely high praise. This looks like I should be able to get behind these. But it looks like I can't. Okay. Well, back in the barrel. Well, back in the barrel. And we just kind of sneak our way forward. And then we just break through that. Destroy those two barrels. Destroy that. So now we don't need to worry about alarms. Careful. Because the vault's over here, but there's no other clue bottles, so I need to find my way through the rest of them. Yep. I narrowly avoided getting spotted there, but hey, I will take my wins where I can get them. No, my coins! My wins! My wins are no longer where I can get them! I'm so glad this game doesn't give you a grade for how often you get spotted, because I am terrible at this. Wow. Now then, I should be able to just make my way through here. I see 3. Like, I see 3 bottles. But there's definitely more than 3 left. There's 8 left. Yeah, that one was just that one was just me getting impatient. Okay, how do I... Oh, well, I just got completely blasted all the way back to pretty much the start of the level, so... Well, not quite the start of the level, but quite a ways back, let's just say. But I'm still missing 5, whatchamacallthems. Oh, that's how I do it. Right, yeah. Okay, 10 out of 10, I'm remembering. 10 out of 10, I'm going to remember things about this game. So, because I found the blueprints in the last episode, I now have access to just looking in... Basically, when I look into the binoculars, the game can tell me, like, hey, there's stuff over here. And I could get behind here. I knew I could, I just did it wrong. And now that pushes outwards, so I can now quickly just make my way on over here, jump over here, open up this vault, see what our code is. Our code is...
With the help of a straight edge and compass, the answer was simple. Dial in 242.
2, 4... That's a 5. 2... Okay, fantastic. Oh, away we go. We are now 10% of the way through the game already.
Outstanding! Another page from the Fiendish Five. This one features Dev Cooperenda's slow motion jumps. He used this to get by all kinds of airborne threats. Hit the triangle button while in the air to slow down time.
Gonna be honest, I cannot think of many times in the game where I have ever needed to use this. Like, I think it's one of those moves that's there just to look cool. Because it's like, oh, this came out in the early 2000s in the wake of the Matrix, where everything was like, oh yeah, bullet time is sick, actually. Which, to be fair, bullet time is kinda sick. I could have sworn there was another barrel through here and you didn't need to carry the same one through the whole level, but I guess I was wrong on that. Either way, that is this level done. And, you know what, sure, I'll break those books, and that is that. That is 11% complete, and now we can move on into Area 2. Like, Area 2 of Hub World 1. Because, obviously, there's more stuff to do here before we can go and fight the boss. But before I go and do any of that, let's go and, once again, go and collect all my bonus lives and everything just because I like having them. And also having the horseshoe is very practical and convenient. I mean, I say that, realistically I should go back down entirely and just go and get both lucky horseshoes. That would probably be more practical. I say that, but let's be real here. I'm not exactly doing a speed run here to begin with. I'm sure this game probably has some absolutely insane speed run tech, though, to be fair. And let's quickly just break that. So now we have 14 bonus lives. Well, we have 14 lives, and I have enough keys that I can make my way through here and get into Area 2. Well, just as soon as I break this. There we go. Oh, I know I got a ton of coins for it as well. Very nice. Because sometimes you just gotta break stuff, you know? Okay, so, off we go.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way out to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's thievius raccoonus.
Okay, off we go. So we need to get 4 more keys to open up this cannon. But we currently only have 4. Sorry, 3 more keys we need. I need 3 more keys. Today on, I'm apparently bad at maths. Oh, there's also a bonus slot I fear. I should get rid of this thing first. I did that wrong on so many levels. Fortunately, because I would have taken 2 hits at the same time. Basically, I would have taken 2 hits at the same time there, so it only actually did 1 bit of damage. And let's go down to do Treasure in the Depths. This is one of a few kind of other game type mission. This is a twin-stick shooter.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast them. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try. Great. Use the right analog stick to fire its gun. That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
Okay, so basically, all I need to do is collect the chests and kill all the crabs. I don't remember this being particularly difficult, especially because this is, in the first area of the game. Well, it's in the first kind of hub world. There's a couple of missions where you're playing as Murray and you have to do races. I remember those being quite challenging. But also, at the same time, I know me pretty well, so I will probably find a way to mess this up somehow. I mean, I say that, I'm already, I've already nearly failed a couple of times. And obviously, as we go through, it seems like things only get faster. Actually, no, wait, I just remembered one very annoying mission later on in the game. I think it's in the 3rd hub world. And it's basically, you kind of just have to run away from stuff, like, I think it's only like a minute or maybe 40 seconds. But I remember it being quite annoying, and I just failed. Wait. No, I guess I must have saved it at the very last second. Hey, I guess I'll take my wins where I can get them. I'm out of a game bugged out. I mean, hey, either way, a win is a win, so I'll take the... yeah, I think I get this. I think I get this done now. That is done. Fantastic. Easy. Now I just feel bad that I kind of just killed those remaining crabs. But also, at the same time, they were working for the bad guy, so you know what? That's fine. And also, obviously, the enemy doesn't respawn there, because, it would be a bit unfair if it respawned, like, if it respawned directly in front of me, so I would just spawn in and immediately take damage. That would be a little bit unfair. And let's see here, how... Oh, there's another bonus life up here. I will need to be a little bit careful to sneak on over here. I say that as I just run forward. And we do need to jump across here and across here. I have 5 of these keys. I'm missing a level somewhere. What's this? Into the machine? I do not remember this stage. Anyway, let's just dodge around old Captain Cuttlefish here. You know, now that I say that, I should play Splatoon at some point. I've never actually played it. I know there's 3 of those games by now. I mean, realistically, Splatoon 4 will probably land on my Switch too. Probably somewhat soon after it comes out. I mean, that seems like... well, that was entirely self-inflicted. Yeah, I forgot that I had the rule on, so, that one's on me. I don't have an excuse to cover for that one. But hey, I'll dodge that, and that just... I feel like you see a lot of the same kind of enemy types. Actually, hang on, wait, I just remembered about one level in the second hub world. I do usually die on that one a few times. But hey, hopefully I won't need to worry about that. And I can... Is this where I need to go? Okay, that's the needed path, so this must be the way that I have to go in order to get everything. Okay. Well, this suddenly just got a bit trickier. I say that, but also, you know, at the same time, maybe I just need to stop being bad at the game for a second. Oh, hang on, wait. Is this the intended path? It appears that both seem to lead to the same one. Either that, or maybe I'm just bad at navigating. It's very likely that I'm just very bad at navigating, if I'm being honest. Because my navigational abilities have never been my strong suit, to say the least. Okay, so... Okay, we got another checkpoint. Very nice. Careful. Jump. Dodge that. Jump. Dodge that. That one looked like it curved upwards and was actually going to land. Oh, wait, I wasn't... Ah, okay. I can then just kind of climb over here. I could just climb over here, but I might as well just drop down and destroy this thing. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't played any of the Splatoon games, and I've heard they're really good. But so at some point, I feel like I should give them a go. And I feel like a 4th game is basically just a guarantee. I feel like a 4th game is absolutely guaranteed. Probably not that long after the Switch 2 comes out. So, I guess to timestamp this episode is going up in April of 2025. So the Switch 2 is still like a month and a half out from coming out. So, yeah, I feel like another Splatoon is very much I feel like it's less a if it happens and more a when it happens. And I completely messed that up. I mean, hey, if nothing else, I'm consistently bad at these. And me and being consistently bad at avoiding basic threats happens every time. Okay, now let's... I genuinely thought I was going to miss that jump. Okay. On the plus side... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm nowhere close to getting enough things for that. I guess I just need to kind of sit and wait it out. Like, if I just jump at the right time, I should be okay. Okay, that should be fine. Salted it. Got him. And now that... I am missing 1 clue bottle. Oh, it's right there. Well, that's good, because otherwise I would have been a bit lost. So that is that. Let's hop on over. I had the slower crypt. Either way, we should have the vault just up here. Fantastic. So what do we have to put in here?
This one was cake. Input 719.
719. Okay. So that is this vault open, and let's see what our next prize is.
Interesting. Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.
Okay, cool. So I guess I can quickly show how that works. Okay, so it basically does basically it seems like it does a little shockwave. Okay, so that is key number 6. We are 15% of the way through the game already. And honestly, I think I might as well just finish off this first area. I think I might as well finish off Sir Raleigh the Frog's levels here. Because realistically, I have one level and then the boss. So I guess I'll just... yeah, I think I'll just finish that in this episode. I say that because the last time I did this, the last time I played this, I'm pretty sure that this first area took me, like, I want to say it was 3 episodes. But this time it seems like I'm going to be getting it done in 2, so, hey. Wait, I missed that level earlier. I think I just completely did not see that level earlier. I probably should have done that level first, actually, now that I think about it. But you know what, that's fine, I guess nothing wrong with doing the levels in a little bit of an, what's the word? Nothing wrong with doing the levels in a slightly weird order. They have a projectile attack. Cool, good to know. I mean, kind of bad timing for me to learn that, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain, because I can get another bonus life, and I'll just go, you know what, just for once, just for the one time I'm going to do it. Since I'm going to probably go and fight the boss directly after this next level. And this entire episode will probably... I'm going to say this entire episode, cutscenes included, probably like 32 minutes, maybe. 32 minutes. Actually, depending on how badly the boss fight goes, either way, I'm going to say maximum 40. Absolute maximum 40. This is me basically allowing myself a few deaths against the boss. Okay, off we go into the Machine, which was probably meant to be the first level that I guess I'm doing it last. Okay, yeah, I remember this level. This was absolutely meant to be done pretty much first. And I did not pay attention, and that furnace door had reopened. Down to 10, it may have been the first proper level, but, no, I messed it up.
My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
You know, when he phrases it like that, he makes it sound like it's actually so much more important that I did that earlier. But no, here we are. And this doesn't... okay, that doesn't actually sink into the water, so I don't need to worry. Let's grab this coin, though. 10 out of 10, I got my point of health back, because honestly, I probably need it, because I know me, I will mess up all of these things. But yeah, I'll finish off this this hub world. I'll finish off Chapter 1. I'll finish off Tide of Terror in this episode. And then we'll be moving on into Chapter 2 in the next one. And the last time I did that, basically the last time I played this, I think it took... my previous playthrough, I think, collectively was 10 episodes. This time, I'm gonna guess it'll probably be 9. Although, depending on how long it takes me to get through certain levels, it could take a little bit longer, could be a little bit less, who knows. Okay, so... now then, I do need to be a little bit careful about this. Because obviously if I mess up here, then I'm not going to get all of these clue bottles. And I could also miss the bonus life. But hey, it seems like I absolutely nailed it that time. And they also... Also, I'm glad that... Wait, were they just naturally there, or did the ones I knocked down and not break on impact? Either way, I have 16 of these things left to find, so I guess there must be a good few left in this... I assume this must be the last room. Okay. Electrified fan blades. Interesting thing for such an early level, but okay. And we just get a nice, clean, easy run through. I probably could have just had... if I was a bit more confident, I probably could have just done that in one... I probably could have done that in just, like, one fluid motion. But I just wanted to be sure. Okay. And now we kill that thing. Climb. And now we have to climb over the Now we have to just climb and dodge all these. You can tell where the blade will cut through because it's kind of frayed out a little bit. I do think that is a very good, like, little visual shorthand that's very easy to... It's a little visual thing that you can very easily identify, regardless of how old you are when you're playing this. Because I was probably like 7 or 8 when I first played this, and even then, I immediately could identify it. I think that's just a good little bit of game design there. Okay, so we have another one of these rooms. I could have sworn there was only the one, but okay. However, this time we also have lasers to deal with. And I still don't feel too worried about it. Okay, so that's 20. I can drop down, kill this hammer guy, destroy that, and that should be another 24. Well, that should be another 4, so I'm up to 24. So we have 6 left, and then we can finish off the level, and then I have 6 of these left to find, then I can go and finish the level, then I can go and fight Raleigh, and then I can end off the episode. Okay. So, let's just annihilate that thing. I see 2. I have vision on 2. I can see 2. I can no longer see 2 because they're now destroyed. Run. Okay, I thought I was out of range for that, but okay. And then just hit him with the cane, I suppose. So I have 4 of these things left to find, and I assume there must be... Well, there's 2, if nothing else. There's usually 2 in these. Okay, we kill that guy. And where are these final 2? Oh. Well, there's 1 for certain. Can I... Oh, do I have to climb there? Oh, that was just a climbable. I could have just climbed through that. Okay, where's this one that I'm missing? Oh, it's on the other side? What is that? Oh. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll investigate a bit more. Your Honor, I'm gonna have to investigate a little bit more, because apparently I've missed one somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Which, now that I see it, makes perfect sense, actually. So let's just wait for his... Man, that is gross looking. So we just wait for that. What am I doing with this? Oh, it actually brings me up. Okay, so I suppose I just wait for it and hop across. No, I know what I need to do. I just messed that up. Okay, simple, easy. Simple, easy. I totally didn't mess it up the first time. And now we just jump down here, break that, open up this vault, and we can be on our way. 7, 6, 5, 2. I'm gonna, you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna start guessing for each and every one of these. I want to know, am I gonna be right once in this game? I don't think I am. But hey, you know what? It's worth a shot.
Oh, you're lucky, Sly. This page features Karen Cooper-Giwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
That is actually... That is simultaneously... Like, that's one of those abilities that you never really think about, but then when you start the game again and you don't have it, it's like, wow, how did I ever not have this? Like, it's one of those things where, like, it doesn't really impact how you play the game much, but it's just one of those things where it's so generally convenient to have that you wish you always had it. Oh, that's moving. That explains so much. So now you just jump on through, destroy all these, and now I just need to make one last little jump into the center here. Boom, grab this key, and we can be on our way to the boss fight. Honestly, that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I feel like, despite that being the first level, I feel like that was the longest one. Genuinely, I think that was the longest level we've done so far. There's no fall damage. Wait, but I have to do a second jump, don't I? I can just drop, can't? Nope! Oh, I could have just dropped. I would have landed safely on the boat. Well, never mind. I don't know what I'm on about sometimes. I don't know if that's come across yet, but sometimes I have no idea what I'm talking about. So let's, yeah, just for one more time in here. Can I please climb this tree? Thank you, Sly. Thanks. I just needed to climb that tree, and the game was not having it. So I'm going to be exiting this area with, what, 24, maybe 25 lives? Okay, we kill that thing. Fantastic. So we do that, grab this, grab our next one-up. Not our one, no, not the one-up, the, whatchamacallit, the other horseshoe. Nope. Game, please let me jump over here. I just needed to jump on the railing. Fantastic. I nearly jumped into that thorn bush. That would have been very stupid of me. Anyway, now off we go, and we can now go and fight Sir Raleigh the Frog. I remember this fight not being that bad, but having said that, I haven't played this game in a couple of years. Maybe I'm worse at the game than I remember.
Hit the select button to bring up your mission map. From there, you can check out the stats on places you've been to, and also take some shortcut warps to get around faster.
Basically, careful, and now, I just get out of there. Yeah, so basically what Bentley just said was, hey, if you bring up your map, you can just, like, auto-teleport to levels. Which I imagine is probably good for people who speedrun this, because, you know, it's just an auto-level jump. Okay, off we go. Let's unlock this cannon and go fight the boss. Also, that's just a very satisfying thing to be able to do. It's just like, hey, he has me throwing all 7 keys at once. That's just cool. Off we go. To fight in the Eye of the Storm.
How delightful! We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests!
Listen, Raleigh, wipe up my family and steal what's mine? You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by what? Bloating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are!
Bring it on.
I mean, credit to him. He does say exactly what his game plan is. Like, I can't fault him on that. So, I know that he eventually just gets tired. There we go. Eventually we just hit him in the head with the cane. And, yep, and he works kind of almost like Tiny Tiger's fight, if I recall it correctly. Where the first time you fight him in Crash 2 anyway, where the platforms then sink, and you have to kind of just hop onto the right one. But hey, now that we have more space to fight him again, oh, each one he lands on. Okay, he lands on each one. Like each one he landed on, I missed the hit window on him that time. Okay, but now I know his gimmick here. So he jumps once, he jumps twice. He jumps 3 times, he jumps 4 times, he jumps 5 times, actually. Nope! Well, I missed Okay, today on I Need to Learn How to Count, I'm apparently very bad at this. I think I did this perfectly last time. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit him. Okay, now I just need to hit him one more time and this fight will be over. So let's just spin around a bit, I guess. 1. Oh, he's got new moves! And I just have to kind of time it, and there we go. Easy.
You've beaten me. Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You'll see. Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section of the Fiendish Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's ninja spire jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew. With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
Okay, so that is chapter...
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. We're all set to go to Mesa City.
Okay, so chapter 1 in Wales is now done, and we can now head on over to chapter 2, which I'll be doing next time. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. But Persona 2 Innocent Sin will be continuing tomorrow, and then on Friday we'll be starting up chapter 2 of Sly Cooper and the Fiendish Raccoonus. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.